Oilers and second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Oilers and the Vikings on Monday night.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
Check.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. You look at this defense for the Vikings.
Coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Now the first throw of the night is taken in, complete, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Gibbs. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
On play action, Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
Play action now, Cousins.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now Cousins.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
When you look at this defense,
it's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Addison will go in motion left.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack.
You can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake, Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again.
Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. They're
under pressure again, and down he goes again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
Gets around him. Despite the heavy running, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 79 Broncos.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19, 5, hustle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down.
They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Gibbs again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Oilers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw, Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fighting through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown!
Jamison Williams
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. Inside the 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Cousins now from the 50. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To the air again, it's Cousins.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now Cousins.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Throwing, Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Greedy Williams picks it off.
And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. A first down throw for Cousins.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Cousins. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Cousins now. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Osborne. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cousins to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
That's on the tackle, Panay Sewell.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the fourth quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, the Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
65 cat, 65 cat. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
That one on the guard, Cesar Ruiz.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. He'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
Osborne decides against a run back, and this will come out to the 25.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his passes. Now Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
In motion right is Addison. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and give it instead to Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 20, here's second down and 8. Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is down to 24. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
18 rattle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. A give right side for Gibbs. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Holding offense.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Come on. Hey. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 11 yards back on the scramble as it brings up second down.
Okay, break. 60 Eagles. Check. Let's go.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Ready.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Get it! Ready, ready?
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 20! And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
Back to throw here. Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw, Cousins. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Cousins on first down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Second down, Cousins. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. First down, here's Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Cousins now to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Cousins now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. One last shot now for Cousins. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And maybe more importantly,